Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Cordant and we are back to continue our playthrough of the alpha version of Dark Heresy. In the previous episode we came for this fight right here, the mechanical tree fight. I think it's the name. Mechanical tree fight, yep. I'll be honest, I was kind of nervous going for this fight. I know we're just exploring the alpha version and messing around and having fun, but I don't like to die on video. And this fight had messed me up once before, so I didn't want to have it happen again. This time though, I think it went much better. Obviously it helps knowing what to expect to some degree here, and knowing what to do and what not to do, so not going for the generator mechanic I think was a lot better for me. And we also had some more levels on top of us, which definitely also helps. Now we picked up the items, but we did not finish exploring the area. Let's see what we can get out of this. So let me just quick save before I do this. So we can activate this apparently. And this is what we can also do during combat. But it's very, very slow. That in my opinion you can benefit from it. I don't think you can benefit from them in combat. Not in my experience at least. There's one, there's two, and there is two. Connection restoration, pause, additional power units required. What? There's more? Ah, and what happens if I break this? Is it just for combat? What? I had bought two of them. Did I use them already? God damn it. Okay, let's... Okay, a brief detour here. Can I go to downtown from here? The Kroot crosses arms after that. Okay, yeah, so he doesn't go with us. I think it's lower. Ah, it's here. Septimus Camp, she has these for sale. Come on. It's a good thing that this came out in holiday times, so I have a little bit more time to play. Otherwise, I don't know how I'd be able to do this. Well, I wouldn't. That's easy. So we want this. Give me two of those. I can sell some of this. Sure. This can also go. Deal. Okay, so with that, let's go back. We came from here. Brown marshes. I will quick save just to make sure we can bring down the column. I would also expect that if the column, if you have like a chance to bring down the column, that probably means it's optional. If I were designing this, I would never put something critical behind a random chance. But, who knows? Let me check something here. Yeah, we burned one already. Huh? What happened? I'm starting to think it's only for combat purposes? I'm gonna quick load to at least make sure I have one melted charge after using this. In case I need some more. Which I'm sure I will need at some point. Come on, don't make me... Ah, you little bitch. I'm sorry. If I fail one more time, I can pause the video and only come back once I got it. The only reason I'm doing this is, who knows if maybe this has some relevance for whatever it is we're doing. Okay, there we go, first try. It really just seems like it's... I don't know, maybe if you do this before the fight starts, you are able to break some of the people hanging on trees or something. That could be it. Additional activation of power supply units required. What if I just try to do this? The operator of the Alpha Arc confirms connection restored, resetting elimination protocols, transferring control to the Fabricator General. Okay, I think that message of extra units required is just silly. Faction reputation received. Lathe World's Fleet. Who are you? Okay, is he gonna give me information about my current investigation? Okay. I can give it to him, I guess. We got more reputation. Is he a merchant? I don't like saying you owe me, but I'm kind of curious to see what it does. Oh, goddamn, it's not very... Let's try it. Oh. We got a melta weapon. Okay, this is gonna be for my chirurgeon. And we got faction reputation again. R with leg 2. Oh. Okay, show the hand. I basically just gave him the arm, that's fine. And I got the decoded thingy. I'm not gonna spoil myself on that. Okay, let's try and help the Kroots. Authorize them, please. Request denied. Oh, come on. Oh, come on! Oh, come on! Okay. Again, it's an alpha version. I am gonna test stuff out. I am gonna load this. What if I destroy it? Eh? We lost reputation, we gained reputation. And that. This doesn't make sense. Oh, wait. Ah, presence, rapport. Ah, okay. A power module. The arm. Okay. So let me see if it's worth trying to load the game to get this again. Because it kinda looks like it. 10 to 12 plus 12 versus armor. Sundering. This weapon's area attacks cost 1 AP. It's good. Less range though. Sundering. Reduces target damage reduction by 50%. Attacks with this weapon inflict burning. Oh, baby. Yes. Give me that. Okay. So. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna pause the video. I'm gonna try and get this interaction to go once more and try and see if I can get the reward, but also get the tree to allow me to be friendly with the Kroots. That's my goal. So I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I have not yet finished this, but let me tell you something. It took me, I am not joking, it took me 32 tries to get that 25% chance option to succeed. 32! 3-2! What the hell, man? It's supposed to be 1 in 4. I was pretty much convinced, I'm not joking, I was convinced that, like, if you fail the check and you try to reload the game to see if it works again, that they had implemented some kind of feature to not let you do it because of how freaking unlikely it was being. Okay? 32 times. This better be a freaking goddamn good weapon. With that, I got the weapon. I said, that's it for now. I'm gonna quick save again. And we're now gonna go for the other option, which has an 85% chance to win. Okay? So please, win. Thank God, man. Okay. Jesus Christ, I was going nuts. But, you know, I'm stubborn, so like, after the 5th try, I was like, I'm just gonna give this up. I don't care. I'll just go with the weapon and kill the tree. Who cares? But I'm just like, this is not gonna be more stubborn than me. Are you like that? Because I'm very much like that. I don't like that about myself, but it is what it is. Okay, so now the clan has access within the security perimeter of Sacred Mechanism. Okay, we're gonna leave the tree. I'm not gonna kill it. Just leave it. And we got some more info regarding the arm. So let's see if we can get some info out of this. The agent intended to meet with an outcast Kroot in the swamp to recruit it. He wanted to recruit my solitary Kroot friend? The agent's mission. The agent tended to the outcast Kroot to learn how to earn the favor of the Shapers, leaders of the Kroot clan. So... we still don't have the right info here. Any one of them could have killed them. Nothing here either. But now if I speak with my Kroot... well, not mine, but... game. Oh my god, doesn't let me anyway. What am I missing? Am I really just supposed to have to pick? Okay, what about the journal? Because I remember somebody saying that the tree was being problematic and I should help them and stuff and stuff. I think it was the Kroots. Who is it? No, Kroot Roost. Let's check the Warshaper Kroaktik. This name reminds me of... I forget the name, man. The lizard race in Warhammer, in Total War Warhammer 3. What is their names, man? I don't know. I forget. Okay, nope. Nothing else from here. Oh, is this new info? Was he the one who killed him? Okay, so what is this here? There's a lot of stuff. One of the Kroot leaders granted the Acolyte permission to explore the clan's territory. The Acolyte must identify levels in its utility and the reasons for their presence in the lower levels of Hive Civilis. Archives uplit. Upon arriving in the Maris Portum Sectores Hub Zone, the Xenos clan initiated hostilities against the hardened group under the Baron's command. Currently, a peace treaty has been established between the communities and hostilities have been suspended. Okay. The Kroot clan is considering entering a new mercenary contract. The possibility, blah blah blah. Make a decision regarding the Xeno Ritual. The Kroot believe the awakening of the Great Warrior of the past can resolve the present issues of the Xeno's community. Warning, the Tick clan requires time to prepare for the ritual until preparations are complete. The Acolyte settlement, the exact time the ritual commences can be clarified with individual Flesh Shaper. Once it begins, the Acolyte will be required to leave the clan's territory permanently. Okay, and I can sabotage this by poisoning the Water of Memory. Not sure what I would gain with that, because again, I'm not paying attention to dialogue. What did I get here? The agent tried to enhance the Kroot clan through the consumption of flesh from the bands pumped full of Gurjesum. And we have the Flesh Shaper here. On the Flesh Shaper's orders, the clan feasted on the Baron's gang members and grew stronger. The broken injector. Find an expert locally or a sample for comparison. The Kroot compared the scent of the injector to the sour stench emanating from the sweat-drenched boys of the Baron's gang. Okay, so we know that. Still nothing here. The slain Kroot were under the influence of Gurjesum. The Gurjesum-infused flesh of the slain Kroot can induce madness in their kin. The agent used the Flesh Shaper's influence to conduct an experiment on the clan, which led to the madness of the Kroot. For this, the Flesh Shaper killed him. The agent used the Flesh Shaper's influence to conduct an experiment on the clan, which led to the madness of the Kroot. For this, the Flesh Shaper killed him. And we would accuse Flesh Shaper Oirtik. Okay, a lot of info. God damn it. Let's meet with the Flesh Shaper, see what he has to say. He is... What is this? Oh. I want that. Swamp Picked. Shows a hooded individual secretly watching a Kroot carrying a net with bloody contents in the swamp. Something glints on the human's right hand. Probably the ring. The pict shows a hooded individual secretly watching the Kroot carrying a net with bloody contents into the swamp. Something glints on the human's right hand. Yeah, so it seems like the contents are the submerged remains of the Kroot. I don't think it's the agent's body, because this guy was walking around and he had the ring. And I don't think this is it either. A silver ring. Oh my god. Hooded human from the picked Millicentius age, identified by silver... Oh, yeah, okay, correct. Kroot, War Shaper. 87% similarity. The War Shaper, really? Outcast. Hunter's Krahat. Flesh Shaper. God damn it. Am I supposed to go by this? So... God damn it, man. Okay, what, +1? What do you mean +1? Huh? Am I missing something? Oh, I was right. Contradiction, contradiction. Okay, this is correct. But what is the +1? This should never happen. Like having stuff stacked on each other. It should never happen. I don't know what the +1 is. Unless there's something like on top of something else. Don't think so. Okay, so let me speak to the Flesh Shaper if I can. Oh, there's Maul! The Ogre Knight. Oh, poor guy. I'm sorry, friend. Let me quick save before this. About the Iron Tree. Okay, so I helped the Vayne by finding a worthy opponent for the Awakened One. Would you be willing to share information now? Okay, my brother is sure to reward you. I don't know who he is. Have you tamed? I've dealt with 3. Your clan need no longer feed its traps. You received Guardian of Flesh. The wearer gains agility bonus % chance to ignore incoming melee damage. Okay. Okay. So is his brother the War Shaper? During the clearance operation of the Stellaris Sectoris hub zone, the Xenos clan was forced to abandon their old settlement and migrate deeper into the technical tunnels of the Hive City. Through these tunnels, the clan emerged on the outskirts of Marisportum sectors. Okay. Several generations ago, the clan entered into mercenary contact with the Centillion Fusiliers Regiment and was stationed in one of the hub zones of the Hive City accordingly. The Fusiliers Regiment paid the clan for its services by providing guardsmen for the 33rd Company as sustenance for the Xenos. That's bad. Okay, give me 1 second, please. And I am back. So do we have new stuff here? It says yes. The Shapers of the Kroot sense foul strands, genes, and forbid the consumption of unwanted flesh. And this helps me how? I don't know. Okay, well, I have no idea. Yep, I do not know what to do. But we... Am I crazy? Where is the option to decide upon like who shot who? Where is it? This one here. Okay. And we have this. We don't know, right? We don't know. According to the swamp picked, it seems like it's probably the Warshaper. Right? That's what it seems like. So I would have to do... where is the shot thing? The shot thing. Warshaper except... attacker bears the thing. Was the Warshaper wounded by the pistol shot? Yeah, this is still not working. Okay, well, it's time, I guess, for us to see what happens with this ritual quest. And if something changes regarding this one, I'll just decide what to do. Do you want to give me the remaining information, dudes? It would help. Nope. He says nothing. Ah, by the way, who is his brother? This guy? Do you say if I click you again? His brother. Who is your brother? Kroot. I think that's just the war leader. Okay, then yes, let's see what happens if we do this. I want to take part. You have not walked long with us upon this branch of trials, but the wisdom of the roots is eternal. One becomes an ally of the vein by proving their worth through deeds. You aided my brother, Warshaper Kroot, in sparing him grievous wounds in the slaughter against those maddened of our blood. Okay, you saved Daktar, our kin, and our brother in war. You defeated the Iron Tree. You have proven your worth, you have earned the right to become our hunt brother, and witnessed the awakening of the root. You may stay and observe, this is my word, but remember, if you refuse you must leave the roost. We will not meet again until after the ritual, if that is what the way the leaves fall. Okay. I am ready to take part in the ritual of the roots. What must be done? Only your pack. The inedible must leave. Be gone. Oh, the other guy. Okay, lie. He is now in my pack. I have accepted it, and I wanted to be able to observe it as well. Cunning Sotskin, very well at watch, but not inedible as part of our pack, and you will answer to the vein if anything goes awry. Come with me, hunt brother. I will show you the place prepared for you. Okay. Kroot of the Vein. Let's try and see if I can just skip through this and see what's happening. Are you sure that your chosen one will manage on his own? He looks lost. Look at the water of memory. Fill the cup with the water of memory and give it to the awakened one. May your strength be ever strong, Kroot. Okay. Am I supposed to do this? It is not poisoned. We did not poison it. Not necessarily poison. It doesn't have the Gurjessum or something. Okay. And is he gonna fight the Ogren we sent? Is that it? I am kind of lost. Award the opponent for your hero. Let the Ogren go. Only a Kroot may face the awakened one. You should choose the largest opponent. No one will fight you. Prompt the awakened one to fight one's equal. That is the hero's choice. Let's say the inedible. Okay, the awakened one will not fight that which the tree's crown has rejected. So what if I say, wait, let the Ogren go, only a Kroot may face the awakened one. You sent the big-headed one here, Atvaka, he has payment, a fair exchange, and now he will fight the awakened one. I kind of wanted to see the other options, which I might do after a nice low. Damn. Okay, he won. Let the warriors feast vital test the wits. Wait until the Kroot are overcome with ritual cries again, then whisper your advice to the awakened one. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here. But apparently we did something. We are telling him to eat. Start with his eyes. The leader must be able to see a path that will take the vein away from this place. Savor his muscles. They hold the strength the leader needs to fight for the roost. Respectful to feast alone, these shapers nurtured you and awakened your memory. Share your meal with them. Let the young Kroot... Start with the eyes. I don't know what kind of disgusting stuff we're doing here, but I am along for the ride. The War Shaper. Okay, so we can use our investigation stuff here. Huh. Honored of the Vein. Requirements. Kroot. Mercenary Pact. Military formed from the Centillion Fusiliers with a brief but clear explanation of how the Kroot are hired on Scintilla. The section of food provision looks especially worn. He can talk. He's a female. Hello. It is a female, okay. Start from the beginning. Oh, that was quick, okay. I mean, I am very curious to see what other outcomes I could have there. Especially if I could make the guy fight someone else other than the Ogren. So if you will bear with me, I'm gonna make a hard save here. I'm gonna go back and explore that and come back with my findings, and if I find them fun enough, I might as well just include them in the video as well. I will be right back. Okay, I am back, and I am just finishing loading back to my temporary save file. I tried... here's what I tried. So initially we went with not poisoning the water and just going with the Kroot fight. He went versus the Ogren. We were not able to convince anybody for him to fight someone else. He did that. He consumed the eyes of the Ogren, and things went as you saw. Then I tried the same approach, but this time I was able to convince him by prodding the contestant to fight one of his own. So we picked another Kroot, fought him, killed him. He still won. We told him to eat the muscles. Nothing changed. Everything was the same. And then third time we poisoned the water. Did the same approach. This time told him pick the largest opponent you can find. He picked the Ogren. So he drank from the poisoned water. He picked the Ogren. He still beat the Ogren. He did not seem maddened. It didn't actually seem to affect him at all, to be honest. And everything went exactly the same way as the first time. I'm not sure if there are some story elements which would justify it, but I was kind of not shocked, but I was not expecting things to be the exact same. But oh well. In any case, we have apparently learned that the Warshaper is the responsible one. Decide the clan's fate. The potential of the T clan has been assessed. The Acolyte may leave the Xenos without further inquisitorial attention and depart the Maris Portum Sectoris, deploy the forces of the Ordos to exterminate the Kroot, or attempt to forge an unauthorized pact, probability of success low, and report on the result to Inquisitor Milcentia. So I think we did tell them that we wanted to do that, right? And if I go here now... What the hell? Okay. I think at this point we can just do this, because it does seem... Actually, I should have read the entire thing. Oh god, the game loaded. Oh well. I will just say that the responsible one is the Warshaper. He saw him as death, which resulted in the agent's premature death. The nameless Xenobeast. God damn it. I will be right back. I'm gonna look at the dialogue. Okay, I am back. So I went through the dialogue in that section of the ritual, and to be honest, it's not completely clear to me. So what seems like it did happen is that the war chief, or the whatever they called him, what is it, man? The Warshaper, this guy right here. He was responsible for the madness affecting his clan. So he did not want his brood weak, so he made them eat the bodies of the bandits from the Baron to become stronger, which led to madness, which led to him covering up the remains, blah, 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 blah. Now, that still doesn't say that he killed the agent, right? The agent may have died because, for example, the Flesh Shaper might have found him and as such killed him. But I think since we have indeed found out that this guy was apparently behind it all, at least from what the dialogues mentioned, maybe this guy was lying also, I don't know. To be found out with more certainty in the actual playthrough, so stay tuned for that. I'm just gonna blame it all on him. Even if he did not kill him and this guy killed him, I'm still gonna say this guy did, because that way, if we want to make a pact with this race and have them aid us in our mission, I don't wanna, you know, bring to the Inquisitor and say, okay, so I wanna make a pact with them, but their leader killed our agent. You know, that's kind of my logic here. Let's see if it plays out. So, I will make a report here. I will say the Warshaper Kroaktik was the responsible one for killing the agent, and I'm gonna send the report. Deliver the verdict, and done. Okay, so with this, in terms of our journal, personally report on the investigation into Agent Scragg's death. We're gonna talk to Millicenttia about that. And these here, I'm still not really sure. So this says, decide the clan's fates. But I've done that already, right? This lady says nothing to me. Am I supposed to go back to the Kroots and speak with somebody? I do not know. Let's see. Oh. But they're still here. This is the new leader, right? Huh? Can you talk to him? New paths will be opened before us under the guidance of the Shapers, and with the patronage of the Outvaka, we will walk them into a new life. Does this mean... What am I... I can't speak with him. Game. Let me quick save and quick load. In case something bugged out there. Unless the decision is made with the Inquisitor also. That could also be it. Yeah, as far as I can tell, I cannot speak with him. So let's just move on. He's dead. I don't know why it says he's over there. Wait, Skraha, huh? Wait a second. Wait, did I? I'm not sure if this was relevant for the investigation, but now it's too late. Ah, this thing here. I was unable to do this. Oh, insert the finger of the severed hand in the hole. I've been meaning to do this and then I forgot. Okay. For a second nothing happens, but then the leg too on the hand glows brightly and you smell the choking stench of burning flesh. Apparently did nothing. Okay, oh well. Let's then go to the Inquisitor. Oh! What will you do now? Why do you ask? You walk strangely around. She wants to live with me, yes. What are you? A Kroot? A bird-like humanoid xeno species. They can absorb genetic traits of their defeated foes by eating their flesh. I wonder if this is a gameplay mechanic as well. Would be awesome. Not gonna get spoiled. Why do you want to leave with me? Why should I trust you? I don't mind. Yeah, so the problem right now is who would I swap, right? There's no real easy answer, but I think the easy replacement would be Heimar. He's basically a pure DPS, same as this guy. I'll try it out and see what he looks like. But I'm not gonna go over his level up right now. I'm just gonna look at what he is. She is, sorry. She looks good. I can give her... Oh, she has a much better... wait. No, she has a tearing Kroot rifle, 30% hit chance bonus, dreadful, 7% more damage to target's negative morale, tearing weapon. The target must pass a toughness test or suffer bleeding, and you can use this in close combat like a knife, yeah. And comparatively, we have striking in the vein, same hit chance, more range, also tearing, but less bleeding, I think. If this weapon hits the head or neck, each enemy adjacent to the target becomes disheartened. That's interesting, but I won't replace it. Old Kroot Rifle. You can also use a flamer. Okay. Can you use a flamer? No. In terms of gear, we have... Okay, that's much better. Each turn, the wearer's first attack against the target inflicts 2 stacks of exploit. That's for operatives. But it's also for a Kroot. Okay, so what are you? You are an operative. Superior tactician. While heroic, the operative gains a tactical triumph perfection effect and can use tactical triumph ability. While broken, he suffers blah blah blah. The operative's precise attacks deal plus int bonus plus perception bonus more damage. That's good. If it lasts until the end of the combat. And can use this. The target suffers plus intelligence bonus stacks of exploit. The operative makes a precise attack that does not expend combat points. That attack always hits. Can only be used while heroic. At the end of the operative's turn or whatever they make a precise attack, the heroic effect is removed. Alright. He is a Kroot. Precise attack specialist. They gain 25% hit chance, and he gains 5 agility, 5 perception, and he also gains 10 willpower metal and 10 perception awareness. As for abilities, we have Yuka brings flesh, targets an enemy or an enemy's corpse. If target is alive, Yuka's stare is used against it. If target is dead, all allies get a stackable 5 bonus to hit chance and damage and 2 bonus defense against all enemies until the end of combat. That's very, very, very good. Automatically hits, dealing perception bonus head damage and attempting to inflict perception bonus levels of bleeding on target. It's quite cool. I'm not sure if this is going to be useful in combat. It is within a 10 cell radius. I don't know how much it costs. Ruthless Tactics. The operative single attacks cost 1 AP more and deal 10 plus 2 times int bonus plus 5 times the number of target exploit stacks more damage. God damn. But then all stacks I remove from the target. Dude. Deal 10 plus 2 times int bonus just like that? Okay. And expose weakness. These are now toggleable. The operative single attacks cost 1 more AP and deal 20% less damage, but their hit chance is increased by, Jesus, 5, blah, 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 plus the number of exploits and inflict exploits. I like it. Apex Predator. This attack does not expend the character's MPs. I'm guessing it's a single target attack. That's very good. Intended victim. The target suffers Yuka stare. What do you mean exactly? No. Oh, nothing. Wait, nothing can use this? Doesn't seem to work. It has to... Okay, it has to be a negative effect. But these are passives. Okay, so this goes there. Wrath of Peshra. Next time the affected ally is attacked, the attacker suffers Yuka stare. Okay. And then we have Peshra's Prey. For 1 round, the next one attack against the target also triggers Yuka stare. That's cool. Okay, this is interesting. It is interesting. Yeah, in terms of level up, I'm not going to look at that right now. I'm just going to quick save. We are going to leave and check out Sister Septima. I'm getting a few vibes that this might be the end of the alpha. I could be wrong. Because it does feel like we're wrapping up this area, doesn't it? But if that's the case, then I wouldn't be able to use this guy, so I'm guessing no. Okay, give me some more of these, maybe. Yeah. Wait, where is the lady? Lady, oh, she's here. Quick save. Wait, everybody is now here? They're not afraid of showing up in front of the Inquisitor? This is Rahakti, and she is with me. They do not like Xenos. Wits succeeded. You dread Zerbi's wrath. Since you have slain one Inquisitor, do you know... Blah, 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 blah. Wait, what? Huh? What am I missing? Oh, I need to attempt to forge the pact and then report on the results. What the hell? But the guy wouldn't speak to me. If I cannot find much else to do, I think I might as well look at the level up of our Kroot friend, so we can have some notion of what they do, the operatives, as well as her, because they do have some unique stuff. Okay, he says nothing here. And these guys, it seems like I should talk to him. No, it doesn't work. What if it's the ogre that's larger? No, doesn't work. Hello? Talk to him, maybe? Nope. Okay, well then I think I may need to ask for some help from Alcat to see if I can figure out what I'm supposed to do here. In the meantime, let's take a look at what she does. She has her typical stuff, the melee attack with her rifle, single target shot, precision shot. She has Yuka brings flesh, and then she has ruthless tactics as well as exposed weakness. These are all toggleable, so almost no active abilities, only this one here. If we level you up, we have calling the shots, negative effect. This is also important, negative effect, because we could then also equip our modification to it. Can only be used against targets affected by exploits. For each current exploit on it, the target's defense is reduced by intelligence bonus plus perception multiplied by 2. Its damage reduction is reduced by a certain amount until the end of combat. Then all exploits are removed from the target. Okay, so until the end of combat. Precise aim, it's an attack. The operative's precise attacks cost 1 more AP, but each attack inflicts stacks of exploit on a target before the attack roll. Okay. Premeditation. The operative's single attacks cost 1 more AP, but they deal more damage based on perception and number of exploits to armor durability. Tactical superiority. For 1 round, all allies except the operative deal an additional damage based on intelligence and perception to enemies affected by exploits. These don't seem very interesting, do they? I'm gonna quick save just so we can see the modifications as well, because I'm gonna roll back the level up soon. I kind of would like to have the negative effect to be able to apply this. The target suffers Yuka's tear. But maybe it's not really... Well, who cares? Let's just look at level up. This seems to be the more straightforward one. Okay, so operatives. Whenever you attack from 7 or more cells away, which she is gonna be doing, it's 10 plus perception bonus. Okay, so 15% more damage. It's a nice buff. On the same turn, Rahati can use her Kroot Rifle to make a range attack and a melee attack. Melee attacks made with her Kroot Rifle is agility instead of weapon skill. Okay. Skyway Vengeance. If a target suffering Yuka's tear has less than levels of bleeding plus 10 wounds, it immediately dies and all enemies within the target's influence suffer 2 morale. Huh. Okay. It's interesting. Yuka, get them. I'm guessing Yuka is the Raven. If any target attacks Rahati, blah blah blah, it suffers Yuka's tear. The operative spectrum deals 6 more damage. No. Precise attacks gain 19% hit chance against targets the characters already hit this combat. This is actually interesting. Inevitable defeat when the character's hit chance with precise attacks is above 100%. Any percentage over 100% lowers the target's resistance to critical effects. Also interesting. Target analyzed. Whenever the operative hits a target affected by 10 or more exploit stacks with the precise attack, they gain 1 AP. Survivability. On guard. Whenever an enemy enters the operative's melee range for the first time this round, they provoke an attack opportunity, and the operative gains defense against melee attacks against the end of the rounds, based on int. Nimble retreat. After the operative makes a melee attack, they gain 3 MP. Additionally, does not provoke the attack opportunity for enemies. Blah 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 blah. This is very cool. This is very cool. Support. Free hunting. It's also recommended. At the start of Ratik's turn, Rahakti. A random target within 8 radius suffers Yuka's tear and 2 exploits. Just basically free damage, which is cool. Whenever the operative's allies kills a target affected by exploits, they gain 2 times the number of exploits defense until the start of the next turn. Grim Satisfaction. Hitting certain body parts of the precise attack into the following bonuses. This is very good. This is very good. It's very good. And here we can go for something else, right? I could go for something like this. More hit chance on a precise attack to trigger that. It's also very cool, this thing here. Okay, but let's just see what else we have. Okay, upgrades. Expose weakness. Single attacks cost 1 more AP and deal less damage, but their hit chance is increased and inflict exploits. It's the same thing. Anytime an enemy makes a resistance test to avoid a critical effect, they suffer a penalty. So, basically you apply more critical effects. The opposite single attacks, blah blah blah, hit chance is blah blah blah. Whenever the operative attacks, target's defense is considered to be -10 plus 2 times number of exploits lower. That's good. Number 3. Attack also inflicts exploits on all enemies within the target's influence. Nah. Precise aim, upgrade 1. 1 more AP, but they inflict exploits on target for attack roll. If the operative kills the target with precise attack, they inflict exploit stacks on a random enemy within the target's influence. Nah. I don't like the thing about the target's influence. They also inflict 1 exploit and again influence. Ruthless tactics. The operative single attack costs 1 more AP. and deal more damage, but then all stacks of exploit are removed from the target. If the attack kills the target, it then inflicts a number of target exploit stacks on a random enemy within target's goddamn influence, man. I hate this influence mechanic. At least so far. I don't like having to rely on enemies being close to each other. This one. More damage. Oh, wait. Increased by 5 times the number of target's exploit stacks. Huh? Okay, it's just a bonus. If the target has 0 armor durability, but then all stacks of exploit are removed from the target. And number 3, at the start of their turn, the operative inflicts 1 stack of exploit on all enemies in the line of sight with their armor durability reduced to 0, and 1 stack of exploit on all enemies in line of sight suffering critical effects. Okay, I think out of all of these, the more interesting one is... what was it? I think this one. Lowering their defenses. Probably. What I am not sure about is this part here. What if can I look at this? Oh, I can. Okay, so calling the shots. Exploited target. For each current exploit, we reduce their defense and damage reduction. The upgrade is... What is the... Oh! Each enemy affected by exploits in a 3-cell radius suffers the following. Okay. So I could also apply Yuka's Tear on everybody affected by this. Blah, blah, blah. For 1 round, all allies deal 2 times intelligence bonus plus perception bonus divided by 2 more damage to the target. I think I would prefer the AoE. Premeditation. Deal more damage target's armor after the attack. Target suffers 1 exploit. Nah. Regardless of the attack result, target must pass a agility reflex test with a penalty or become disarmed until the end of their next turn. That's interesting. And tactical superiority. For 1 round, all allies except the operative, blah blah blah. They also inflict 1 exploit to such enemies on hit. And number 2, for 1 round, all allies gain int bonus plus number of exploits defense against range attacks of enemies affected by exploits. Okay. Some interesting stuff. I will have to think about what I want to do. Calling the shots and tactical superiority, the main consideration, honestly, is the fact that we have this here. The modifications. We can have the target suffer Yuka's Tear, and we can also have, next time the effect is attacked, the attacker suffers Yuka's Tear. This one is not very interesting. This one is more interesting. Depending on how cool this is. Yeah, because this is... It automatically hits, dealing perception bonus damage to the head. And a tipping to inflict perception bonus levels of bleeding. So perception and int is what this guy has. The hint is not very good. Okay. Okay. I kind of like it. But I'm also kind of curious if it's actually good or not. It's not yet very clear to me. What these 3 dots here mean, I also don't know. Okay. Well, we are going to end this episode here, my friends. The next time I start a new video, I'm probably gonna have this guy, this lady leveled up. And I will need to get some guidance on what to do next before I start a new video. Otherwise, I'm just gonna walk around lost, not knowing what to do. With that, my friends, I want to thank you all for being here with me on the channel, watching some Dark Heresy. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Questions, suggestions, anything at all, leave a comment below. If you are enjoying the content, consider subscribing for more. Many more videos coming out soon. It is also a free and easy way to support the channel. I hope to see you all in the next video, and until then, stay safe, everyone.